Big Bear here for Dad Kooks with a fin review from NVS, the NVS C-Drive. Come on, let's focus. The C-Drive twin fins. Now, I've always tried these in twin fins. They make them in thrusters, they make them in quads, but I basically just ride twin fins. And what I'll do is I'll read you from the website of what NVS has said about this fin. So it's basically was developed by Troy Clutton, CNC Fin Design, and has been used by people like Ross Clark-Jones, Maurice Cole, and many other people. The unique design is so innovative that it has been awarded a worldwide patent. And I can understand why. So how does it work? The combination of a very wide base with lots of surface area in the fin provides a ridiculous amounts of drive paired with the cutout and more refined tip to allow for more maneuverability. The wider base, and then it's got a wider base than the depth of the fin, which isn't seen in your typical twin fins. Best suited for intermediate to advanced surfers who spend more time on rail and who would like to get in late. The C-Drive fins are a stiff fin. It's basically made of their G10 fiberglass. We were able to keep the rigidity needed for these fins to perform properly while keeping them foiled thinner than when using standard fiberglass. These aren't your standard fins. This will take a few sessions to get used to, but once you've ridden them, you will be hooked. Think about the drive of a keel fin with the agility of your thrusters. Now, I have to say, I agree with this. Well, actually, I don't totally agree with this. So I will say that I tried these. The first time I tried these, I took them out in a shitty wave in Bali. The wave was really fat. Didn't notice a lot of difference, but the wave was it was honestly 1 foot and just terrible. I shouldn't have been out there. So I actually put them back on the shelf. Didn't touch them for a while. Then recently picked up a new board and was struggling to click with what fins to try in it. So I went with these. And what I noticed from the get-go, the first surf that I had, was that it immediately lifted up the tail of the board and created more speed and more down the line speed. I noticed that putting it rail to rail was so much easier. I was getting so much more drive and I was actually going further down the line than I normally would have on with other fins. So the next time I tried it, I threw it into a Christensen Longfish. Now I just picked up a Christensen Longfish 7.6 from the guys at Onboard down in Mona Vale recently, and had tried the Christensen keels, the ones that they actually recommend. It's not going to focus on me. They recommended these ones initially. I tried them out. I only had one surf, but I don't like real raked back keels. I find them too stiff. You can't push off them really quickly. I can't actually. I'll say that. So I thought, okay, let's give it a crack. Why not? So I threw in the C-Drives and mate, it changed the board completely. It's honestly become my favorite board at the moment just because I get to ride these in them all the time. I surfed it the other day with them and I was pushing through my turns harder than I would normally push a board, and the board did not catch, did not bog or anything. If you have your foot in the right spot with these fins and with the board that you're riding, they are so much fun. Not initially. The word I'm looking for is they're literally so much fun. They're definitely a very, very drivey fin, and they are a ton of fun. If you've got a board that you can't quite figure out how to get it to go, if it's a fish, if it's a twin fin, whatever it is, give these fins a go. Don't wash out on your board. Don't throw away your board just yet. Give these C-Drives a try. If they don't work, then get rid of the board. But honestly, it's given me a whole new element of froth to my surfing since I started using these fins. I literally paddle up to everyone in the surf who I know and go, check these things out. They're nuts. You've got to try them. I've given them to a couple of mates to try. They haven't gotten back to me yet. I only gave it to them the other day because some people can get a little bit weird about stuff like that. But, yeah, I cannot recommend them enough. It does say intermediate to advanced. I would actually disagree with them on that too and say I would give them to beginners. Well, not beginners, but like beginner to intermediate, someone that's learning to, who can surf already, but he's learning more about like how to do turns and stuff like that. Just because they keep you on the wave for that much longer, you get that extra bit of drive and you get that extra bit of just fun in it. So, I would actually recommend them to anyone who wants to try out something different. Like I said, if your board's not going, give these a try. If you do want to jump on the website, it's surfnvs.com and use the code DADKOOKS and you will get 20% off. Like I said, honestly, these fins have blown my mind and put a new froth in my surfing that I didn't have before. So I kind of get excited about surfing these fins and trying them in different boards rather than trying different boards now, which is pretty huge for me. So, C-Drive NVS fins, give them a try today. If you don't like them, I'll be highly surprised. Thanks for watching. Take care.